going to be doing today is monthly mark roundup of how the month went. First September, we'll start with and then know how many trades we caught, the one we couldn't. So to be honest with you, I won't lie, my month started pretty rough. You understand? And it's not about my strategy; it's about me. Let me go to my Notion and then share with you guys. Um, September screenshot. Okay, look at the first trade I took on September, which is a loss. This one and 15 minutes time frame, and this is the outcome. So look at the trade here. I'll try and get it. After price dropped this pretty hard, about 100 pips in a day or 200 pips in a day. So I was expecting price to continue the bearish momentum, but if the like the trend is bearish already, but you need to have some power pullback, something like that, for you can continue sell. But this just weak the low, and I've seen this happen more than 5 times when price weaks these Asian lows, weaks this low, and then pull back, continue the bias. At this point, I shouldn't be doing anything today on this day. I should just allow price to rest or reset. And I went in because I wanted to, be in a trade. This is just 3rd September. I wanted to be in a trade so bad. I just jumped into this trade. And then I got burnt. Stop loss immediately. And then moving on, this is the next day. At this point, I should be trading at this point also because I don't know what the trend is doing already. When price pulled back to this level, started and did this, I shouldn't be expecting sales because it's true that the file pull back, but I need to see something like this, a serious pullback. Understand? Then during the London session or New York, I want to see something like this. Pam, 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 pam. Then I'll enter a trade here. That is my ideology of taking a trade with the line in line with the direction. Well, this is what happened on the 4 hour time frame. I took my L here. Price is just doing this. I wasn't pretty sure if price is going to continue this sell from this level. But even if it will, I want to see the trend. Sorry, I want to see the confirmation entry saying that I have to continue selling. And then let me see what happened. Let me see what happened if I took the trade. Okay, this is 4th September. I took the trade. You see what happened? I took the trade here. I took the longs here, and I got burned for price started pushing up. But my idea of trading and how I trade, I don't like to stay in the market that long. But I was in this trade. This trade broke my heart because I was in this trade throughout the whole day and I got stopped out. And then look at what happened the next day. So that is it. I was in this trade throughout the whole day. Look at it here. Throughout the whole day. I even entered earlier. This was FOMO doing its thing. I even entered earlier. I think like this is like 4 to 5 pips earlier. My entry was at this line, my friend, and I didn't cover this low. And look at what happened. Price with my stop loss, my friend. And then the next day it flew up and I got bronze also. So this happened for 4 times. Yeah, it's more emotional stuff happened for 4 times. So firstly, I shouldn't have taken any trade on first week of September. This is Thursday. Then I don't like trading NFP, but my entry predicted on the NFP. I didn't take it. I was pretty much messed up with this whole psychology and to trade losses in a row. It's not like it's 2 losses in a row. I have not taken um, a trade outside my strategy before. So, well, breaking your own rule can mess with your head. Trust me, you don't want to be in that situation. Breaking your own rule can mess up with your head. So yeah, so this is the first entry I saw. This was the first clean entry I saw. I think I sent no, I didn't send it to the group, but I didn't take it. I was like, let me just keep. This trade was the first entry I should have taken on the month. This should have been my first trade here, or let me just use here or here. It should have been my first entry for this month. It should have been my first trade of the month by 150, maybe a few minutes before news. But if you don't want to trade the news, we should have taken trade here. This is our first trade of the month. Yeah. Immediately London opened. few minutes after long open. Okay, few hours after long open, about around 8 o'clock, 8:15. This should have been my first trade for the month. And then moving on, where is the second trade? Sorry, the third trade. The third trade is this one. This one I close at 1% because of the time. This is a very nice setup also. I sent it to the group. Yeah, I'm very sure about that. Yeah, I sent it to the group. I closed at this level. I forgot the level I closed at, but it was 1 hour. At this On this day, I took the trade around this level. Again, FOMO. FOMO got me right. This was my initial entry at this level. So was my initial entry. And here's also my stop loss, and this was my TP. But emotions got me good. I didn't enter at that particular place. You can see where I entered. I'm not gonna lie, that I'm not a perfect trader. I used to have my emotions also. I entered here, and price almost taught me out before I started going to my direction, and then they did this, and then 5 o'clock I closed the trade. But it's allowed me to take profit. So as time goes on this particular day that I took this trade, my emotion is all over the place. All I want to do was just to recover from my two losses I've taken. What happened to let the trade of the day be the trade of the day? Move on. Nah, it doesn't concern me. So yeah, after this one, I was trying to get another good trade to come back from Jordan of the mistake I have made before. That is a very bad thing you should think of doing. And then I took another trade on this one is the one that wrecked me. I used to write this. This is not a perfect setup. I'm being honest here. Because I used to wait for 1 hour after London Open to take a trade. Well, look what happened here. Price matched my SL. I didn't wait 1 hour after London Open. I just entered a trade here and then bam. So there's no trade. I'm not supposed to trade on this Tuesday. No trade on this Tuesday. But moving on this day, no trade. Very nice fact that I've taken my break then of not trading for like a long, no trade on this day. And then this day, the trade was also nice here, but it's against the trend. I think the fall trend is still bullish, and we have CPI that day. I think yeah, like we have CPI that day. So no trade on this day, and then no trade also on this day. My edge is kind of market structure, but you don't see entries every day. Most times, 2 times in a week. That's not when you see entry. And then my next trade was on 16. That was when I came back with a clear head. I'll be like, okay, let me look for my setup and then take. So all this while I've not been taking trades. On 15th, no trade, and on 16th, boom, I got this trade here. I think, yeah, this is nice. This one I started doing setup fully. I took the trade here, and then 20 pips stop loss, 40 pips target. This is easy one to do. Yeah, it is my thing because I sent it to the group. Whatever, I sent it to the group to take profit. Want to join my group? Just see the link in my bio, and then you're inside the group. This is the sacrifice setup. Then the next day, I think it was break even this trade. I would have taken the trade here, but I think we have FOMC that day here. FOMC. I wasn't on during the news day. FOMC, and then I know that this is going to be some straight to break level that price is not going to deal with again. After the FOMC, price started going down, and then the trend changed. No trade on the 18th, as it wasn't on the 17th, and on the 19th, I came again. No trade. I couldn't find my entry here, and then 20th. Okay, 20th was the weekend, and then on Monday, this was my first entry on the Monday. On Monday, and price took the whole day, and then later used this place to close at market execution. Then the next trade was this one, break even trade, was ranging throughout the whole day. I sent it to the group, so you can close now. Price has been ranging, and then this was the last trade of the month. No, okay, not this one. Yeah, it was the last trade of the month, but this was not the last entry. That was last entry of the month. It was the last entry. If I entered the trade here, I would have melt at this plate. This would have been the last trade of the month, but I'm done trading for the month. That's why I stopped trading, and then this happened. So that is it. Basically, my entry, my if I had taken the April setup and waited for my setups and everything, I should have had only one, two, three, four, five, six. I have had only 6 wins this month. You understand? I should have had only 6 wins in this month, and then maybe so six trade are what I should have gotten this month. But overall, I took only 8 trades this month. I lost three. I had 8 trade this month. One, two, three was a loss. One, two, three was a win. I think it's 50-50 win rate. Am I right? Whatever. So guys, this is how I trade. This is how I traded for the month. I explained how I was caught up in the emotions and trying to be the first to enter a trade and all that. But we learn every day. So guys, please if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys next time.